Going to walk through some of the defensive stuff we talked about yesterday, some of the slides and different scenarios.
Scott Hiller is an assistant lacrosse coach whose life moves at a fast pace. All that changed one day when he reached down to pick up a lacrosse ball during practice and felt a sharp pain in his back.
I was very uncomfortable. Obviously, I was laid up pretty good on the couch, couldn't get around, couldn't go to work, couldn't hold the kids, couldn't really do anything.
What can you tell me about your back pain today? How much do you have?
Scott was ultimately diagnosed with a herniated disc. When non-operative treatments failed, Dr. Michael Schaefer discussed surgery with him.
He was frustrated. He was anxious. He wanted to get back to not only his regular quality of life with his family, but he was concerned that he wouldn't be ready for the start of the lacrosse season.
Scott's surgery was successful in getting him back on his feet. And now, a new study by the American Academy of Orthopaedic Surgeons has calculated a way to financially measure a patient's quality of life after surgery.
What we really mean by quality of life is how a patient is able to get along in their everyday activity and for how many years. With the data that we obtained from this study, we were able to see that it improved the quality of life, and there's actually a way to put an economic number on that.
The paper, published in the current issue of Clinical Orthopedics and Related Research, also studied the savings to society by having surgery over non-surgical treatments.
This is an exciting study because we've developed an economic model that can be applied to the value of all kinds of healthcare services. And we think that the benefit of successful treatment in bone and joint conditions has been overlooked. So this new information will join the conversation as America looks to improved, cost-conscious healthcare.
You want to hedge out, all right, but then be able to get back in once you start dodging.
And Scott agrees that surgery and subsequent rehab got him back to being 100%.
Honestly, I feel back to where I was before the injury. I don't really see any problems, whether it's work-related, whether it's exercise-related, whether it's taking care of the kids. Everything that I was doing prior to being injured, I'm back to doing right now.
This is Jack Trammell.